I'm Nima Nabavi. I'm a self-taught geometric artist. I'm exhibiting right now at the Roswell Museum. I'm doing a show called Visiting, where I encourage people to come in, watch me work on the piece, and I try to create a strong personal connection with people through the piece. What I like about this work is that when people see it, they see the work that's gone into it. This is one of the first times in human history where we don't accept that good work should be just repetitive and tedious and discipline-based. We're in a shortcut phase. Someone might look at this and say, oh, it looks like quantum level molecular structures and real kind of fabric of the universe type stuff. So super micro. And some people will see it as the super macro. Oh, this is what planetary orbits look like. These look like constellations, these look like stars. It seems like these types of geometric shapes and patterns, structures and symmetries exist on a micro level of our universe and on a macro level of our universe, but they're not visible in our scale of the universe. There are times where I'm like, that line was a little bit sloppy, or it had a little wiggle in it, or I didn't hit it just right the way I wanted. And as you're moving through these, in the very beginning when you're laying down lines, you could see the variation between them. You could see the imperfections really quite clearly, but you keep laying down these lines. And I think that one of the things I've noticed is that if the intention to maintain a pattern is there, then over time, all these lines together will show the pattern. That in life, in the sense that we live every day and we have good days and we have bad days. You know, so it's like if I draw a wonky line, that's like having a wonky day. But just knowing that if you maintain the intention that the pattern of my life is to be a kind person, the pattern of my life is to be consistent, to be open-minded. So I'm sticking to the plan. Each day isn't going exactly as I planned, but the plan stays in place. My grandfather was a geometric artist in Iran. He would just show us the work and say that, okay, I made this grid by following this rhythmic pattern. And that I really remembered was that there was a variety of rhythmic patterns from which different types of tessellations would emerge. It was the type of logic that made sense to me. I think that my grandfather's biggest inspiration was Islamic geometry, or what's called Islamic geometry, and my biggest influence was my grandfather. So I think there's a lineage of inspiration there. Why is it when all these things link up and make these little bursts of light, why is it appealing to me? Why is it appealing to a 7-year-old kid that walks in? Why is it appealing to, you know, a cowboy that walks in? Why is it always appealing, regardless of whether you understand the art world or not? So to me, it's not about making art, so to speak. I'm finding things that are intriguing to me and other people.